All right, Coach, big win against FIU today. Just share your thoughts on the win.
I think it was a good win. I was mostly proud of. I feel like every player that played minutes today stepped in and contribute and did their part in their role. And I think as long as we do that, we will be a competitive ball team.
You had a nice crowd today with it being a school field trip day. What did it feel like to look into the crowd, see all the kids cheering you on?
That was an amazing crowd. My staff actually went out and invited and got their elementary kids here. So Tara, who's on my staff, Aaron, and Bree Alexandria were the three headers on getting that done. And I'm so proud of them. They took it personal and got a great crowd here to support their team. So kudos to them. I may buy them lunch to this week.
Awesome. And Samari hit that big shot there, a half-court heave at the end of the first quarter. What was going through your mind when you saw that traveling through the air and as it eventually went in?
I thought, yes, because she practiced that shot. So whenever we have home games, we practice half-court shots. And the first person to make the shot, eat pregame first. And so she's made that shot multiple times. And so for her to make it, I was excited for her. And I thought it gave us energy going into halftime. And we came out a different ball club in the third quarter. I think that shot really gave us some good energy.
Mm-hmm. And a couple of charges drawn today. I know for me it's my favorite play in basketball. So just what does it say for your team to just lay their body on the line like that to get that offensive foul?
I love that. And we celebrate charges in our locker room. So we'll be celebrating charges.
Awesome. And I know you've talked about the way that you coach Leah Harmon in a special type of way. She was plus 22 today in the plus minus. So what did you say to her in those moments when you pulled her to the side on the bench, and just what are you sharing with her in those
I told her,
moments?
don't let the opponents slow her down, that she need to still be aggressive for us offensively, but also lead the team. Leah does a great job. She's the point guard and she's the head of the snake. So she allows me to coach her, and I coach her pretty intensively. And she doesn't back down. She comes out and execute. So she's been a joy to add to our roster.
And you went on a nice little run there to open the second half, force them to call a timeout. How important are those runs to put pressure on your opponent?
They're very important. They're very important, especially at home and when the crowd was cheering you on. So I thought the crowd made the biggest difference for us, too. We come out of halftime, those little young kids were excited and giving us energy, and our players played for them. So I am super excited about that.
I know there might have been a specific number that they were looking for. Do you know anything about that?
The crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. And knowing my players, they were trying to get to it.
And so how does it feel at the end of that game there where you have that significant margin to be sort of just able to empty your bench and give the opportunity to those bench players that may not always see the court but are contributing nonetheless?
It's very important because we have a long schedule for the rest of the month. I mean, we go and we play Friday. Today is Tuesday. Then we play Monday. And then we go to Puerto Rico and play 3 games in a week. And so we got to get the bench ready because it's going to take everyone with our next games that are coming up. So I was excited to be able to give them a little time and so that they could be prepared. You never know who's got to step up in this month of basketball.
Right. Yeah. And then speaking about that game on Friday, just what are you trying to improve on as you get ready for that game against FAMU?
Well, Friday game has one of the best women's basketball players who've ever played with Bridget Gordon. And she's going to have her team ready to go. And they're going to come in and they're going to play hard. I know that. And very well prepared. And so we got to match their intensity and make sure that we're ready to go. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
All right. Big win today against FIU. Just share your thoughts on the win today.
Yeah, I think it was a great team win. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people in double digits. Everybody, looks like a lot of people scored, so I think it was a great team win. Everyone involved, and I think, we all got in and gave great minutes, and we all did what we could do to the best of our ability for the dub. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think our assist is what really shows how well we played together. We had 19 total assists. So I feel like that alone just kind of proves that we like sharing the ball with each other, and we got a lot of good looks for each other. So that overall determined how we got the win today.
Yeah, and there was some pretty nice energy from the crowd today with it being the school field trip day. Just what did it feel like to have the kids cheering you on?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, definitely when we go on a run and they're really loud, it just carries over in our momentum. So I think, it was a fun game. Love the noise and love, you look up and it's really packed. So, yeah.
Yeah, their energy was really their energy really helped us today. It collectively helped us as a team. So honestly, it was a great environment to play in today.
And kind of speaking of momentum, you had that big half-court heave there at the buzzer. Just what did it feel like watching that ball soar through the air and then eventually go in?
Honestly, it was crazy. I actually have hit a couple in practice recently. I've hit a couple crazy shots. So I don't know when I threw it up, I kind of could tell it was straight. But honestly, when it went in, the adrenaline in my body was just so high, and just seeing how hype my teammate was and seeing how happy everyone was just made me more happy. So I was really happy that I made that shot today.
And then a couple of charges drawn today. Coach Messer said that she likes to reward you guys for taking those. So what sort of emphasis do you put on just laying your body on the line to draw that foul?
No, yeah, definitely taking the extra step and putting your body on the line to help your team. I think that's what we do always focus on in practice. I mean, in practice, she emphasizes a lot. If you're there, take it. So, yeah, I think we did a really good job of that, just recognizing when someone was coming in full speed to take it. And, yeah.
And Leah, Coach talks about the special relationship that you two have with how she coaches you. Just what was she saying to you in those moments, and what does it say about you just being able to take that coaching and turn it into something positive?
Yeah, for me, honestly, a few early turnovers just, because the pressure is there early in the game, so you just kind of just have to figure out the defense. And I just think her getting on me about I have to make strong passes and I have to, get closer and help my teammates out so I'm not throwing long passes and stuff. But I think she pushes me every day, and I know she wants the best for me, so I just lean on her to tell me good from bad and things like that. But, yeah, and I think our relationship really helps is because I just know she always wants the best for me, and I know she wants me to be the best I can be. So, yeah.
And so speaking of those turnovers, how do you clean that up heading into Friday's matchup?
Yeah, just slowing down a little bit, not trying to rush it, not letting other defenders, speed me up and stuff like that, being able to scan the floor better. But, yeah, also just knowing where my teammates should be, like I said, the team chemistry thing, knowing where my teammates are, giving it the ball to them in the right spots, I think. But, we'll get it right. We actually got better on our turnovers today. So, yeah, that's a plus.
And so nice run there to open up the second half, forcing them to call a timeout. Just how important is it to go on runs like those?
No, yeah, it's very important. Kai really stepped up early points in the second half for us. And, we leaned on her momentum as well. And, yeah, I just think it's great to, basketball's a game of runs. And so once we're on a run, just trying to keep it and trying to get stops on defense to continue our run. So,
yeah, I think, us all being, on the same mindset, too. We all match each other's energy. So I feel like when we came out that locker room, we knew, we had to turn it up, and that's exactly what we did. And it just proves that that's why we got the win today.
One or two more.
And Coach Messer was able to kind of empty out the bench there at the end of the game. Just how nice is it to see for your teammates that are working hard in practice to be able to get in there and kind of show what they're able to do?
Right, like you said, they work hard in practice every single day. And, when we can get a chance to get them in at the end of the game and go up, that's what I want to do. I want everyone to get in and score and do, great things. So, yeah, it's great to see people coming off the bench, making an impact and scoring. And, yeah.
And then anything in particular you guys are looking to improve on as you head into Friday's matchup?
Honestly, just improve in general as a team. I think every game we improve, and so I think that's what we strive for, just to get better. Take it game by game, and just improve. So I feel like everything we can always get better. So
just being consistent. Consistency is key. So just definitely staying consistent in the gym and practice, and we'll definitely stay a consistent team. So that's our goal.
Stack days.
Yep, stack days.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Good job.
Awesome charges. I love them.
Thank you.